The former FBI director is spilling the beans on Donald Trump, and he's admitting something that I think is insanely important, but this has been largely ignored. Take a look.
The president says to the briefer that he wants to have a war with Venezuela, and this is in 2017.
Yeah, the president's remarks to the room were along the lines of, I don't understand why we're not looking at Venezuela. Why are we not at war with Venezuela? They have all the oil and they're right on our back door. So I can't put myself in the president's mind. I can't say how, clearly crystallized, how clearly his intent had crystallized. But these were comments that caused us deep concern. They were incredibly troubling.
Okay, so let me just say up front, I don't believe him about, we were so concerned about him saying this. All the intelligence agencies have always been pro-regime change, and they've orchestrated regime change. So for him to be like, how could you? No, you guys were all like, yeah, maybe. That's the part that I don't believe. The part I do believe is that Donald Trump said that and he meant it. So, listen, this is a story, but remember, John Bolton, not that long ago, went on Fox Business Network, where you can be a little too honest, because it's mostly one percenters watching you, and he's speaking to his own class interests, and he said, yeah, listen, there's the biggest oil reserves in the world in Venezuela, and we've been working with our companies, and we're trying to, get involved here. So in other words, yeah, we're going to go take the oil, and that's the whole point, and we're working with U.S. companies in the process of doing this. So they're saying it's about the oil. Now you have the FBI director saying, yes, in meetings in 2017, Trump said, why don't we just go to Venezuela? They're in our backyard. We can take their oil, and that's that. This is how they really think. This is what they really believe. And even with all of this being out there, Democrats are not talking about this clip that I just showed you here. And many people are still pretending like, oh, no, it's for humanitarian reasons. They're telling you it's not for humanitarian reasons, you dipshits. We just showed you the clip earlier today about Tulsi Gabbard was on The View, and they framed the question about Venezuela like, don't we need to go help those people? They're not trying to help those people. How fucking naive are you? So I don't want this clip to be a long clip, because I just want to make the point in as clear and simple a way as possible. It's not about helping people. It's about jacking natural resources, and it's about geopolitical domination, control, and power. So now you know, so don't ever bring up what about the civilians we have to help? You want to help civilians? Stop backing 73% of the world's dictatorships. Stop arming Israel. Stop arming Saudi Arabia. Stop the bad we do. That's how you stop bad things from happening to civilians. You don't go topple countries that are not our allies for cynical reasons.